Alright, so with another NASCAR season officially hitting the books, and another decade of NASCAR racing in the books as well, it means it's that time of the year where I go through the predictions video I did back in January, and we'll see how I did in my predictions for the 2019 NASCAR season. So let's go ahead and see how I did.
For trucks, prediction number 1. Brett Moffat will win 4 truck races in 2019.
Correct!
Hot damn, off to a good start. Man, I don't think there was any doubt with Moffat winning 4 truck races in GMS equipment. Okay, technically it was 3 wins, because Moffat only got Iowa because Ross Chastain got disqualified. But, yeah, still 4 wins is 4 wins, so got a concrete prediction correct. I think Moffat should have had more wins, but hey, is what it is. But yeah, I think Moffat's gonna go on a massive tear. Moffat's gonna be a beast next year. He's the best driver in trucks by a country mile. Disappointing he didn't win the title this year, but hey, hot damn, off to a good start.
Prediction number 2. Daytona or Talladega will produce a first-time winner.
Correct!
Wow, another good prediction. In fact, this happened in both Daytona and Talladega. We had first-time winners in both races. Daytona, Austin Hill, and then at Talladega we had Spencer Boyd get his first career win when Johnny Sauter was penalized for forcing Boyd below the yellow line, when NASCAR actually made the right call for once. Holy cow, what a start to this predictions, hot damn.
Prediction number 3. A rookie will make the chase.
Correct!
Yep, a rookie did make the chase this year. Tyler Ankrum got in with his win at Kentucky on fuel mileage when Brett Moffat ran out of gas at the end. I had to double check because I thought initially that Austin Hill was a rookie too, but it turned out he wasn't. So yeah, only one rookie made the chase this year, and that being Tyler Ankrum. And he got a waiver after that win because he missed the first 3 races of the year because he hadn't turned 18 yet. But then after that, he ran every race since. But yeah, it'll be interesting seeing how Ankrum develops. I think he has a lot of potential. But we'll have to see how he does in 2020. So far, not bad start to this video.
Prediction number 4. A leech not named Kyle Busch will win a truck race.
Now, this prediction is very interesting. I got this one as a tie. Because you had Greg Biffle win at Texas in June. However, Greg Biffle isn't a Cup leech because Biffle hasn't run in Cup in over 3 years. However, Greg Biffle was also running the Leech 51 truck that Kyle Busch leeches in trucks. So it's a tough prediction. Biffle isn't a Cup leech at all anymore, but at the same time, he was running the Leech truck, so this is a tough prediction to call. I'm just going to do what I normally do when I can't decide it, and I'm just going to call it a tie. I'll make it a +1 and a -1. So yeah, we got ourselves a tie. Let's just move on.
Prediction number 5. KBM will combine to win 10 truck races total in 2019.
No. Close, but not enough. KBM only won 7 truck races this year. 5 from Kyle Busch, 1 from Greg Biffle from Texas, like I previously mentioned, and then Todd Gilliland won Martinsville in the chase. But of course, nobody got to saw the finish of that race because Fox's TV and production crew were a bunch of lazy jackasses that somehow lost the feed to it and then cut it to college football. God damn, what a fucking embarrassment that was. But, damn. Part of that also is Harrison Burton was pretty irrelevant all season, but yeah. Just, a rough year for KBM. But damn. Damn, almost could have gone perfect, but, just fell short.
Prediction number 1. Austin Cindric will win a race.
No, Austin Cindric won 2 races. He won Watkins Glen, and then he won Mid-Ohio after. So Cindric went back-to-back. So yeah, Cindric got 2 wins this year. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't win Road America and Roval. So I think Cindric, he's going to have the potential to sweep all the road courses next year. Because that's what this series truly needs, is yet another road course winner. But yeah, wrong prediction.
Prediction number 2. Another rookie will make the Final Four.
Well, almost. Chase Briscoe did have a chance to make it happen, but Justin Allgaier winning Phoenix to lock himself into the Final Four pretty much killed any hope of a rookie making it into the Final Four this year. Damn, what a crying shame. First time in the Xfinity Chase grid that a rookie failed to make the Final Four. But damn, it was all veterans. Just a rough year for rookies in general. But see, it shows experience can really come into play in this series. And that it's not just easy like everyone thinks it is. But yeah, tough break.
Prediction number 3. The Cup Leeches will combine to win 16 Xfinity races in 2019.
Jesus fucking Christ, the Leeches were fucking dog shit this year. I was badly wrong on this one. There were only 4 Leech wins this year, and all 4 came from Kyle Busch. Actually, technically, it was 5 Leech wins, but Hamlin's win at Darlington doesn't count because Hamlin got disqualified, and that gave the win to Cole Custer, so it ends up being 4. But yeah, this is a good thing that I got this one wrong, because once again, with the Leeches being irrelevant all season, Xfinity drivers can really truly live up to that quote, names are made here, instead of getting fucking buried all the goddamn time. But yeah, what a trash year for Leeches, but I'd say watch out next year. The Leeches are not going to go down quietly next year. It's going to be a bloodbath in Xfinity. Oh, God.
Prediction number 4. Justin Allgaier will win 5 races in 2019.
Well, no. Allgaier only won 1 race in 2019, and that ended up being Phoenix to get himself into Championship 4. Honestly, Allgaier should have won 5 or more races this year, but Allgaier kept getting fucked over by terrible luck and other forms of bullshit. Goddamn, this was really a giant step back for Allgaier this year. And Allgaier did almost have a shot at the title, until Allgaier got a flat tire late in the race, and that killed his hopes for winning the Xfinity title this year. But yeah, just a rough year for Allgaier in general. Especially coming off the season he had last year. I thought he was going to have another good year. But yeah, what a crying shame.
And prediction number 5. Justin Haley will make the chase.
Correct!
There we go, another solid prediction correct. Was there any doubt Justin Haley would make the chase? Especially when the drivers you're contending on the outside are a bunch of shitmobile cars. There was no doubt Haley was going to make the chase. The only way Haley would have missed it is if he pulled a fucking Spencer Gallagher and got himself suspended or being an idiot. But yeah, another easy prediction, I guess. Let's move on to the Cup predictions now.
Prediction number 1. Daniel Hemrick will be the Daytona 500 pole sitter.
I'll be honest on this one. William Byron was my second pick to win the pole for the 500. My pole sitter was either Hemrick or Byron, because, Hemrick had the return of the 8 car, and he had William Byron, who was in the 24 car, in the same year that Jeff Gordon was being inducted in the Hall of Fame. I don't know, it was which storyline would make more sense. So yeah, it just shows how rigged the Daytona 500 qualifying is, just to create a storyline so that people can tune in, because you gotta try and get those ratings up from how garbage the ratings have been the last decade or so. Trying to get the ratings up at all costs for NASCAR, marketing, I suppose. And yeah, you know, with Tony Stewart, Bobby Labonte, and Joe Gibbs going into NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2020, I think you got a good idea of what the front row for the 500 could be. The two numbers I have to say for those three being inducted in the Hall of Fame are 18 and 20. I think that should give you a hint on what the front row good for the 500 is going to be. But yeah, let's move on.
Prediction number 2. Jimmie Johnson and Denny Hamlin will both break their winless streaks in 2019.
Alright, so this is a +1 and -1 prediction. Because Denny Hamlin, he did win. He did break his winless streak. He won 6 races in 2019. Like, he had a monster year. Like, hot damn, he had a year. You know, like, half of this was correct as soon as Hamlin won at Daytona. You know, Jimmie Johnson, he did technically win the Clash at Daytona, but that race doesn't count. Because the Clash is a meaningless exhibition races, and exhibition races will still mean nothing until NASCAR does the right thing and puts points on the line for top 10 finishers. That one's a rant for a different day. So yeah, even though Jimmie did win the Clash, it doesn't count, so he still went winless. Either way. But Hamlin at least ended his winless streak, so it's half correct and half wrong, so with that situation laid out on the table, I'm just going to go ahead and score it 1 for each. So it'll be a yes and a no. It'll even out. But let's move on.
Number 3. Jimmie Johnson will also make the Final Four in 2019.
Well, for the first time in Jimmie Johnson's career, Jimmie Johnson has failed to make the chase. Wow. I mean, we all knew this was going to come eventually, but never in my wildest dreams did I think it would actually happen. Like, believe me, I knew the 48 team had a lot of problems, but never in my wildest dreams did I think he actually missed the chase. Like, goddamn, the 48 team was fucking terrible this year. Like, I thought last year was bad, but oh boy, I had no idea what fucking 2019 had in store for me. Like, goddamn. Hopefully, we'll get to see Jimmie Johnson win 1 or 2 more races before he hangs it up. Like, it would be nice if Jimmie could get 1 more win. Hopefully in a points race this time and not a fucking meaningless exhibition race. But yeah, another wrong prediction here.
Prediction number 4. Martin Truex will win 3 races in 2019. Exactly 3.
Ha 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 ha, you're joking, right? Man, how wrong would be. Like, I honestly thought Truex was going to win 3 races because, you know, Truex was the runner-up in the championship the year prior. And we've seen the runner-ups in the championship year prior. You know, the year prior, you know, struggled the year after. And I've looked at Truex's win totals ever since he came to Furniture Row and they moved to Toyota. He's been in Toyota engines. And, you know, he's averaged around 3 to 4 wins a season. This year, you know, that average wasn't even close. You know, Truex won 7 races this year. Like, as soon as Truex won the Coke 600 to get the 3, I was like, yeah, this one isn't coming true at all. But, fuck. What a year out of Truex, and Truex ended up finishing as the runner-up in the points again. Like, damn, Truex has had bad luck the last couple years. Like, Truex, he did have a shot to win the title, but, you know, the pit crew member put the wrong tire on, and he had to come back in and make an additional stop. Like, I'll give him kudos for fighting back to finish second at Homestead, but it just wasn't enough. But, yeah, let's move on.
Number 5. The Ford teams will combine to win 10 races total in 2019.
Correct!
You didn't see this one coming, did yas? Oh, shit! I fucking called that! I told you the Fords were only gonna win 10 races this year. Hot damn, it what? Like, what, you know, when the Penske's had that strong start to the year, I was thinking, oh shit, this may be wrong when Stewart-Haas gets their heads out of their asses. But it only ended up being 10 wins. Let's count them. So you had 4 wins from Kevin Harvick. You had 3 wins from Brad Keselowski, so that's 7. You had 2 from Joey Logano, so that makes 9. And then Ryan Blaney at Talladega in that photo finish makes it 10. Count it, 10, motherfucker. I fucking called that one. But, but man, I think the Fords are going to go on a tear now that all the teams have figured the car out. So watch out for Ford. They could win the manufacturer's title again. But hot damn, another good prediction right. Good job, Ford. Good job. You got me a prediction correct.
Prediction number 6. There will be 14 different winners in 2019, including 3 first-time winners.
No, but I was close on both. I was off by 1 on each. There were only 13 different winners in 2019, and there were 2 first-time winners. So I was close, but not enough. Of course, the 2 first-time winners being Alex Bowman, who broke through and won at Chicagoland, and then Justin Haley pulled that miracle win on weather at Daytona out of his ass because Kurt Busch handed through the race away to pit when there was rain right there at the track. I'll be honest here. Let's be real. I don't think anybody had Haley winning a fucking race this year. Like, the 3 drivers I had winning this year, again, their first wins were Bowman, Byron, and Daniel Suarez. But hey, getting 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Because nobody had Haley winning a goddamn cup race in their lifetime. Like, fuck me. Haley pulled a goddamn miracle win. Biggest what the fuck moment since Buescher won at Pocono in 2016. But yeah, tough break on that prediction.
Prediction number 7. Kevin Harvick will announce his retirement by mid-season.
To be honest, I thought this was gonna happen. Do you honestly blame me for this one? Considering how bad of a start Harvick had to the year, finding every single way to throw a race away. Like, I thought it was gonna happen with how much Harvick struggled at the start of the year. And then the second half came in where Harvick won 3 of the last 8 races entering the chase. Entered as one of the hottest drivers going in. Part of that is because, the Stewart-Haas Racing was able to finally figure out the Ford Mustang. But I honestly thought Harvick was going to retire, but Harvick's going to stay around for a couple more years, got an extension, until they have someone ready for him to take his spot at Stewart-Haas Racing. But, how many more good years does Harvick have left in him when he's in his mid-40s? Like, he's at the crossroads in his career. I mean, Harvick, he almost won the title at Homestead. He had a shot, but part of it was that they took strategy to try and hope for a caution that never came out, which gave Harvick 15 laps fresher tires, but it didn't help that the crew member missed a lug nut during the pit stop on the left rear tire. I mean, Harvick, he did battle back to end up 3rd in the championship, but of course, that was not good enough, since Kyle Busch won the fucking championship this year. But yeah, just another wrong prediction.
Prediction number 8. Matt DiBenedetto will finish inside the top 25 in points.
Correct!
Hot damn, DiBenedetto had himself a really decent year in decent equipment. Like, he did actually pretty good in decent equipment. He ended up I think it was either 21st or 22nd in points. Either way, that's still top 25. Like, he had a really solid year in decent equipment. And hell, he almost won Bristol. He almost won the Bristol night race until Ryan Newman held him up and fucked him over out of it and gave him, which led Hamlin to win the race. And hell, DiBenedetto even led the most laps in the 500, but just couldn't seal the deal. Like, DiBenedetto had some speed. And he's going to be in slightly better equipment next year with the Wood brothers in the 21. Who knows? Maybe DiBenedetto could win a race or make the chase. But maybe we shouldn't set our expectations too high. But yeah, it'll be good to see what DiBenedetto can now do in the 21 car. He should do better than he did in the 95. But yeah, let's move on.
Prediction number 9. William Byron will make the chase.
Correct!
Wow, not only that, but William Byron actually made it to the round of 12. Like, hell yeah, William Byron made the chase. You know, he had a really solid year. He came close on a couple occasions to winning a race, but just fell short. I mean, he had a really solid year, solid first go-around in the chase, you know. Just trying to learn the system and figure out, you know. I did, you know, expect Byron to be back there next year. Now, if Byron could win a race within the next year or two, that would be really nice. And of course, the final prediction I had in my video was my 2019 Daytona 500 winner. And that prediction was wrong because I said the winner would be Chase Elliott. And it ended up being Denny Hamlin. I mean, even though I got the race right in 2018, this year, the clock struck midnight on me. Magic does not strike twice for Uncle C-Rad. I guess better luck next year, I guess, you know, but, you know, hey, it was just destiny for me to get that prediction wrong, you know. I've only gotten the 500 right twice ever since I started doing race predictions. But yeah, of course, now I'll show on the screen the total prediction numbers for this, you know. I did pretty well. Pretty decent. I almost got half of it right. Like, you know, a very solid year. I did a lot better in the predictions than I did last year. So I improved. You know, I'm getting better at these predictions. Maybe one day I could beat Thrash Maniac 99 in his predictions. One day. I almost beat him in the predictions this year, but he beat me out by a couple percent. You know. He just had one or two predictions correct over me. But hey, if there's one thing I can say, at least I did better than Kamikaze Games in the season predictions this year. But hot damn. So yeah, you know, that's going to wrap it up here for another season. Of course, I'll have my 2020 predictions video out sometime in mid-January. I want to honestly try and get more of the NASCAR fan base, you know, NASCAR community into this, you know, try and get more season predictions out there from others. Because, you know, this is fun to do. These predictions are really fun to do. And it'll be good to see other different people's opinions on how they think the season's going to go. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up here for me. You know, another season in the books for NASCAR. But yeah, that's all I got to say, folks. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.